Okay, I hope the screen is visible, students.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, all right. So, in my last session, I have already completed, 1 minute, I've already completed autocratic style, democratic style of leadership, laissez-faire style, paternalistic style. Then we have discussed democratic leadership style in detail. Transformational was also done. Bureaucratic leadership style was also done. 1 minute, there are two students in the waiting room. Yeah. Then uske baad mein next was uh, charismatic leadership style was also done. Now we have only two styles remaining, that is servant leadership and transactional leadership. All right. Mehak, read karoge servant leadership style?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
A servant leader is someone, regardless of level, who leads simply by meeting the needs of the team. The term sometimes describes a person without formal recognition as a leader. These people often lead by example. They have high integrity and lead with generosity. Their approach can create a positive corporate culture and it can lead to high morale among team members. Supporters of the servant leadership model suggest that it is a good way to move ahead in the world where values are increasingly important and where servant leaders can achieve power because of their values, ideas, and ethics. However, others believe that people who practice servant leadership can find themselves left behind by other leaders, particularly in competitive situations. This style also takes time to apply correctly. It is ill suited to situations where leaders have to make quick decisions or meet tight deadlines.
Okay. Very quickly, I'll just explain you servant leadership. Basically, these leaders have an approach to, meet the needs of the team. Okay. For them, the needs of the team members are priority. Okay. But what is a major drawback? You are thinking about the team is fine, but organization's objectives, goals, and targets, okay, that should have been at the primary position. I think wherever you are working, students, your organization interest should be primary, and then anything else can be your secondary interest. Okay. So servant leadership में क्या हो रहा है? The leader is more into fulfilling the needs and requirements of the team members. Here the leader is quite generous. Okay, he is very kind in nature. He keeps his values and ideals and ethics at the top priority. Okay. However, he is more inclined towards, meeting the needs of the team members. I think this is a kind of, very protective kind of approach towards the team members. In a way, it is very nice because you will have a strong team. See, when a leader is very protective and very supportive, okay, towards the team members, the team would be very strong. They would work day and night hard to achieve the targets and goals of the company. Okay. But the drawback, if you see the concluding paragraph of the answer, it states that, though the style is Shruti is entering now. Okay, though this style is very apt in today's corporate culture where you have to, go ahead along with the team members, you cannot just work alone. आज के corporate life में ऐसे leaders बहुत important है, but it is ill suited. That means it is not applicable, where the leaders have to make quick decisions or where there are tight deadlines, जहाँ पे उनको अपने goals को priority देना है. Okay, ऐसे situations में servant leadership is not suitable because he cannot waste time in fulfilling the needs and requirements of the team members. Then his priority should be goals and targets. So that is servant leadership. I hope the term servant itself says a lot that the leader is very much inclined towards the team members. I hope it is very simple, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You can
Yes.
also correlate to laissez-faire leadership. लेकिन laissez-faire leadership में ना, the approach is not like, the leader is not inclined towards the team members. He is dependent on the team members. In laissez-faire, what is happening, the leader is giving autonomy to the team members, giving lot of freedom, okay, and decision making power in the hands of the team members. This is not the case here. In case of servant leadership, the leader is very inclined towards the needs of the team members. Okay, I think आज के corporate culture में जैसे competitive environment है, I think this type of leaders are very much suitable. However, it would be very ill suited अगर आपको एकदम deadlines near by है या आपको quick decisions लेना है. That point of time में you cannot be just behind your team members. आप अपने team का needs and demands fulfill करने में time नहीं waste कर सकते हो. Okay, so this type of leadership would definitely fail in case of those companies which are having tight deadlines. Okay, and then moving on to the last one, that is transactional leader, and this ends the answer. Okay, Mehak.
This style starts with the idea that team members agree to obey their leader when they accept a job. The transaction usually involves the organization paying team members in return for their effort and convenience on a short term task. The leader has the right to punish team members if their work does not meet an appropriate standard. Transactional leadership is present in many business leadership situations, and it does offer some benefits. For example, it clarifies everyone's role and represent and responsibilities, and because transactional leadership judges team members on performance, people who are ambitious or who are motivated by external rewards, including compensation, often thrive. This style can lead to high staff turnover. It also has serious limitation for knowledge based on creative work. As a result, team members can often do little to improve their job satisfaction.
Okay, I think very simple. The term transaction. Okay, please do not confuse yourself. हाँ, students, transformational leader कौन है जो transform करते हैं? Okay, आपके personality को, right? That is transformational leaders. I have already discussed that in detail. Transformational leaders are highly impactful because to transform someone, to transform their personality, to transform their way of thinking is not going to be easy. Okay, but here transactional leaders yani kya, something which is based on transaction, give and take. Okay, here the leader's approach is very clear and very transparent, that if you are going to work hard and if you are going to show the results, okay, you will get rewards in return. Okay, so it is kind of luring किसी को लालच देना towards the monetary rewards. Okay, team members को monetary rewards या फिर any other type of rewards के लिए the leader is using this approach. Okay, and therefore he is termed as transactional leadership. Okay, here what the leader has a power to punish the team member if the desired results is not coming out. Okay, it looks like the relationship amongst the leader and the team member is very 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 commercial. Okay, कमर्शियल यानी क्या, मेरा लेना देना. ओके, आपका खाली मेरे को मुनाफे से लेना देना है, मैं नुकसान झेल नहीं सकती. So that kind of commercial relationship, okay, where I'm just interested to see the results because I'm paying you. Okay, so you're the element of human values. Okay, understanding that your team members are human beings, ये सब missing है यहाँ पे. कहीं पे भी values, ideals, ethics की बात ही नहीं हो रही है. There's a pure term called transaction which is being used. You give and you take. It is like that. Okay, so here what is happening, students, people who are very much motivated by external factors जैसे कि compensation, monetary rewards, वो लोग ऐसे leaders के अंडर काम करना पसंद करेंगे. Not everyone would like to work under a leader who is going to punish for bad outcome or for poor or average performance. Okay. Also, students, it has got a very serious limitations on the side of knowledge based or creative work. एक चीज याद रखो, आज जो लोग एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स रिवॉर्ड्स स्पेशली कंपनसेशन से मोटिवेटेड होते हैं, वो लोग शायद काम अनएथिकल तरीके से करेंगे. Okay, because they are just interested to get the outcome. They might lack creative skills, or they might also have lack of knowledge to, in context of how to do the work. तो ये लीडर को लेना देना नहीं है, ये लीडर सिर्फ रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड है. गिव एंड टेक रिलेशन में मेंटेन करते हैं. देर इज नो बॉन्डिंग, देर इज नो अटैचमेंट, देर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड टेकिंग अ टीम अहेड, एक टीम के साथ चलना, वैसा रिलेशन नहीं है लीडर का. खाली मतलब से रिलेशनशिप है. ठीक है, आई एम पेइंग यू, therefore you have to give me the result. Such type of leadership will not have a, what do you say, long term uh, uh, for a very long term. Companies cannot have such kind of leaders who are just interested in kind of getting the work done through rewards. Okay, because एक stage आता है students, एक point of time आता है जब employees external factors से motivated नहीं होते. Okay, you work in the organization, of course you work there to get the incentives and rewards and salary and all of it, but at the same time you work along with people. तो आपको चाहिए कि आपकी बॉन्डिंग हो, लोग, ग्रुप कोहेसिवनेस होना चाहिए, ग्रुप टुगेदरनेस होना चाहिए. दिस एलिमेंट इज मिसिंग इन दिस काइंड ऑफ लीडरशिप अप्रोच. So there are so many other limitations, though the textbook is not highlighted, but you can understand कि ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट जहाँ पे सिर्फ गिव एंड टेक वाला रिलेशनशिप है, वहां पे लंबे समय तक तो सरवाइव नहीं किया जा सकता है. I hope there is no difficulty in understanding transactional leadership.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
So these were the 10 different styles of leadership, amongst which the first three styles was defined by Lewin. Okay, and the remaining styles were an additional styles of leadership. On that note, I stopped the share screen over here. Let us very quickly start with the revision. Just a moment.